So Mission is an early stage biotechnology company, platform company. We are 45 people based in Cambridge. And what we really do is we pursue a new class of enzyme called deubiquitylating enzymes, or just DUBs. And what is fascinating about DUBs is they're a new class of enzymes that regulates a number of events within the cell. Some of these events are associated with disease. And if you then know which DUB is associated with what disease, you can then target that. And that's what we do, generate small molecule inhibitors of individual DUBs associated with disease. So I've been with the company for the last 2 years, and we've grown sort of from around 20 to about 45 people now. There's a new management team in place. We all have about 20-25 years of experience in what we're doing. And I think we are, compared to how early stage we're probably a very sort of experienced management team from that perspective. So DUBs are a commercially interesting area of enzymes. A lot of people try to generate drugs against them for a long, long time and haven't been very successful. And what's unique about what we do is that we've been able to generate a very broad chemistry platform from which we can generate selective specific DUBs or DUB chemistry against individual DUBs. That's what's unique about us. In addition, you can argue that we're the only company solely focusing on DUBs, both in Europe and in the US. So the two lead assets, which is a USP30 inhibitor and a USP7 inhibitor, it is to take them through preclinical trials towards phase 1 and beyond as quickly as possible. So 30 is for neurodegeneration. And what we use there is that particular DUB is involved in the control of how the mitochondria within the cell is turned over. And if you have an impaired mitochondria, an old non-functional mitochondria, that will damage the cell. And if we inhibit DUB USP30, you can actually increase the turnover of the impaired mitochondria, and that would ameliorate sort of any neurodegeneration. 7 is more or less the same thing. Here you have a transcription factor which you control, and by inhibiting a DUB, USP7, you can increase or decrease a number of T cells that are called Tregs, and therefore enable the patient to react more aggressively towards its potentially tumor. So we were funded earlier this year with £60 million. So we got sufficient cash to take this pipeline forward ourselves. So we don't necessarily need a business development partner from a cash perspective. On the other hand, there's about 100 different DUBs in the cell, and we're only looking right now at a handful. So of course we're exploring whether we could do deals outside our own interest area. So the two lead assets within the next 12-24 months will be in phase 1. I think that's the key milestone for us.